5 signs to know that a relationship will last. Number 1. When God ordains it. The Word of God says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." It simply means that God started the world. The foundation of the earth was made by God, and that is the reason you see it clearly that no other person has authority over the earth except God. Same is your life and your relationship. When God is in the beginning of your relationship, if God is the one that ordained the relationship and you are sure that you were led aright by God into that relationship with that person, if you are confident that everything is orchestrated by God, then you do not have to panic or be in doubt if the relationship will last. Having God in the foundation of whatever you do is one great advantage. It gives a very precise and clearly defined result that will always come out from it. This is how to know, and that is the confidence that you will have throughout your relationship, because you know it for sure that it is not going to be cut short for any reason, because God is the foundation of the relationship and He has the power to sustain it. You can be assured that everything is going to be okay. Before getting involved in a relationship, you must seek the face of good and let Him be the foundation. You should also surrender everything to God to handle. These and more are the things that you have to do, and when this is done, then be rest assured that you have a relationship that will stand the test of time no matter what the situation turns out to be. Sometimes it is not always rosy and fun, but when you have God as the foundation, you will know that things are going to fall in place again. When things go wrong and get tough in a relationship, people begin to have doubts and start asking questions if they should go their separate ways. They wonder if it is the end. But God is a solid rock in which those that build their relationship on Him will always stand firm without being moved by any situation that may arise, because they know God is there for you. Number 2, understanding. Understanding is a good anchor. In relating with people, there are lots of things you can do to stay with them. There are lots of principles that will always keep you moving in a steady pace with that person. But when it comes to intimacy and closer bond, then you must know that there are higher principles that will always give you an edge to stay in the relationship, and that is the way you see things when they come to you. The perspective and view about people is very vital and necessary. You must know that you have to grow in understanding people and the way they do things. Now, the Word of God says, "Wisdom is the principal things, and in all you get understanding." What do you think that means to you? It is because you need consistency in all you do, and the only way you keep consistency is when there is understanding. Are you anxious to know if the relationship is going to last? Then check if there is good understanding, because understanding is very important in keeping your relationship. There is no situation that understanding will yield bad or inaccurate results, because it will help you to put your character in check and absorb things with wisdom. When you understand that is the way it works, then you have to prepare yourself for it, and you will not have to trouble yourself anymore. Understanding is the best anchor for you to sustain your relationship. Couples that have understanding can also be said to have maturity. Situations that tend to tear people apart will be easily managed and handled by partners who have a strong sense of understanding. This helps you and your partner stand out from other couples. When little challenges tear them apart, you stand firm in your relationship because you can handle whatever situation that arises. Never keep a relationship that has nothing to do with your depth of understanding, because understanding will tell you when to overlook and ignore some things that may arouse crisis. It will give you self-control and help you to know what to do at the right time and how to do it to have your peace with that person in that relationship. Understanding is important, and it is going to and will always be the reason any relationship will always last. Number 3, value and respect. Everybody, irrespective of their age and gender, crave to be respected by anybody from anywhere and will always get tired if they are not respected and valued. That is another factor that facilitates relationships to fail in a short while. The way you are involved in the relationship, the value your partner places on you, will determine if the relationship will wax stronger each day or if it will be short-lived. Are you inquisitive if the relationship you find yourself or what you are about to go into will be successful? You need to have absolute respect for your partner or intended partner, and your partner has to feel the same way about you for that relationship to last longer and stronger. This is the wisdom that will not fail you. Before you go into that relationship, before you start the relationship, make sure you know how that person treats people and his or her respect for people, the value the person places on people they relate with. There are some people that do not relate in a respectful manner with other people because they think nobody can ever measure up to them and their supposed standard. If you meet such person, always know that it will be difficult to handle such a person because you will never do anything that will be appreciated by them, and you will get fed up easily. You will eventually begin to find love where you are respected and valued. It means the relationship cannot last long because of the way you are treated. Nobody ever can be that tolerant, so the respect from him or her will determine if the relationship will last. Number 4. Purpose of relationship. What do you want from that relationship? Why are you in it? Do you know that where there is no vision, people perish? That is to tell you that you must do everything that you are doing with good reason and purpose, because a purposed life is a sustainable life. You do not just relate with people because you need someone in life. No, even that is a purpose on its own. You must define what you want from that person. Do you want to start something that will stay long, or you just want to play around and go your way? This will determine how far the relationship will go. There must be a set purpose. Why am I with the person? What is the person representing in your life? What are you representing in that person's life? What do you plan to achieve with that person, and what do you want to have from them and your vision for yourself and that person in the long run? All these will help you to determine if that relationship will last, or if it is just the spur of the moment. You have to, in like manner, know what the other person wants and how far they want to go. Number 5. What you want. Always ask yourself, is that the person whom I want to be with? There is this situation that infatuation will lead people, and in the long run, they will realize that they did not really want that person anymore, because that is not the person they want to be with, and that will cause a breakup in a short while. First, identify what you want, who you want to be, and the qualities you want from a person you want to be in a relationship with. These signs will let you know that a relationship will last or not. You cannot afford to make the wrong decision because you assume something will work without giving it a good check before you venture into the relationship. Working with these signs, you will come out victorious.